Folks, breaking news coming out of the state of Kentucky. Not sure if you've heard about this story just yet, but let me introduce you to 26-year-old Alyssa Mathis of Dawson Springs, who was previously, just recently, a caseworker inside of a prison who has been fired and also arrested because she was caught on camera, of all damn places, having sex with a prisoner. And to make matters even worse, what she's been charged with is a rape charge, which is absolutely insane to think about. How could she be charged with rape, knowing that it was probably pretty consensual what took place between her and a prisoner in a Kentucky state prison? As far as my understanding of the situation goes, prisoners have no rights. I mean, of course, they have the right to 3 hots and a cot and legal representation, but I think in terms of the law, prisoners have no rights. And because of that, they can't legally consent to any type of sexual activities. And with this woman being a caseworker, a civilian working inside of a prison, it was a big no-no for her to engage in any type of fornication with a prisoner. So much, in fact, she's actually been charged with third-degree rape and third-degree sodomy, which I have no idea what the latter in regards to that mean. When I think of a sodomy charge, I think about something going up the poop chute. And thinking that might be true. Yo, was her and this prisoner doing butt stuff? Good God, this shit is hot and steamy and pretty kinky. A Kentucky caseworker is behind bars after investigators say she was caught on security video engaging in sexual activity with an inmate inside a state prison. Where is that video? Asking for a friend. Can you imagine if that thing were to make it to Reddit or some other dark crevice of the internet? Because that's exactly what Reddit is to me. The darkest, most crevice of the internet. According to Kentucky State Police, 26-year-old Alyssa Mathis of Dawson Springs was arrested after the Kentucky State Penitentiary reported the incident on March 16th. How did they find out about this? Is there surveillance footage inside these prisons being actually recorded and stored on a hard drive? And if so, did somebody go back and look at, what was taking place the night prior? Did somebody actually see this taking place in real time through that CCTV feed? And then where in the hell was y'all doing it at to be able to be caught on camera? God bless it. You would think you would be a little smarter than to have sex right underneath of a freaking surveillance camera inside of a prison.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Giddy up! Hold on! You're going down!
No chance.
Wait, is that a camera?
Oh, man.
Yep, busted.
This playtime's over.
Come on, baby, hurry up. Nobody's gonna see us. But Bobby, there's a camera right there. You know they don't be watching them cameras. Girl, pull down them pants. How they didn't know? Maybe they thought the cameras were broken. Wild to think. Look at this. A 26-year-old caseworker is what this woman was. She looks so young, so innocent, so immature. And this woman was entrusted with your case. What is a caseworker for anybody who may not know? It's a civilian, almost a counselor, so to speak, who is in charge of your case in terms of how that plays out throughout your prison sentence. We're talking that person's in charge of your good time earning level, whether you get good time or not, your release date. Dog, if Bobby was bagging the freaking caseworker, Buddy bagged him a dime piece. And I'm not talking about on the surface. We look deeper. Okay, this world is so materialistic and so vain as it is. You got to see people on a deeper level, on a spiritual level, on an employment level. Girl, I don't need you to send that. Well, I mean, I do. Back to DOC with them adjusted good days. Because you want us to be together, right? They say this investigation is still ongoing, and it's crazy to think, what if it comes out that not only was this chick fudge packing, she was fudging the paperwork as well. That was a bar right there. I'm about to get back to the music. They banned me on Sono. Screw it. We're going back to the grassroots. We're going to actually write and compose music ourselves, like should have always been taking place. She was in love. Hey, it can happen to anybody. She fell in love with the wrong guy at the wrong time. Maybe they're soulmates. Who the hell knows? Shorty got a 3rd-degree rape charge and a 3rd-degree sodomy charge from this. What type of time is she looking at? She gonna be a sex offender after this. You love me, don't you, girl? Then you'll do this. You'll risk that bad type of charge or a couple of them for yours truly, Bobby. I don't know what this prisoner's name was that she was fornicating with. His name could have been Jaquarius for all we know. But all I know is not only did this woman throw her career away behind the boot scoop boogie up the poop chute, she possibly also threw away her freedom as well. She might end up having to sit it down for a little while behind this. Or maybe she'll beat the charges. If I was her lawyer, my entire defense would be this. Your Honor, look at her, for God's sakes. She's an innocent victim of friendly fire, so to speak. She fell for the one-liners. Hey, girl, you come here often? I have no idea how deep this situation really was. It's a screwed up situation. You know, she probably had no idea she could get hit with those type of charges, but she probably did. I got to imagine it's a part of the training regimen at this point. Listen, don't fornicate with a prisoner or you're going to catch yourself a rape charge. And you don't want that. Absolutely diabolical to think. And just wanted to share this with you. I'll be curious to know what you think. So leave a comment down below and let me know. Hey, look, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this short video. And if you did so, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you thought about this wild story here. And as always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace.